Hello guys, welcome back. So let's continue with from where we stop. Elements of typography. Number one is contrast. Contrast is number one. So much like hierarchy, contrast helps to convey which ideas or message you want to emphasize to your readers. Spending some time on contrast makes your text interesting, meaningful, and attention grabbing. Most designers create contrast by playing around with varying typefaces, colors, styles, and sizes to create impact and break up the page. Okay, so contrast is very important. I explained to you guys before with the difference what the contrast in shape. So let me open my Photoshop so I can show you guys again what this means. So let's use this for example. So this is a design I made. Let's open this is a different color. Okay, we can decide to blend this color. You can decide to give this color a different look. Okay, just to make it look different. So let's look gradient color. You can decide to give this in different look. Okay, so I opened my gradient color here, and choose a particular color. So here I choose a particular color, or this. Are you seeing the difference? Are you seeing what is happening to the design? Are you seeing what is happening to the design? It's giving us different looks and different so let me drag this here. Okay, are you seeing the different shape, the different looks? So this is what contrast is. You can use contrast in your design. I see a different color. We have blue here, we have another color here, we have different color here. So these things helps you. Just if you want to make your design to be different, you want to make your design to catch attention, you want to make it to be unique. So you can use this format in it, and the other means too you can use contrast. Okay, but we are going to go into details by the time we start doing our design. By the time we start doing the practical aspects, we will understand this thing better. So consistency is another thing that is very very important in typography. I mentioned before consistency in our this thing, in when I was explaining the principles of graphic design. So the same principle applies to this typeface. So you don't just change typeface and keep changing typeface. Don't forget what we said here before, that you don't use more than 3 typeface. So in your designs, no matter how large or the things you want to put, the text you want to put there, you can just use the same typeface to make the design. You can use 3 typeface, and then that 3 typeface you can just distribute it, just to make your design unique. Okay, so consistency, you repeat it. Consistency, very important. White space is important in using as typography. So this is white space. So leaving this in like this is not bad, but this is white space. This is a white space. So sometimes you can just put this in here just to highlight the type, to highlight the text. Do you understand? So it's actually also important. So this note, I will give you guys this note to read and to understand better. So the next one is color. We understand what color is. I just did it now. Color, you can change color, you can use different color in your design. So this is blue. You can come here and choose any color you want. You can use red, you can use orange, you can use pink, any color you want to use. You can just change your color. So you change it depending on what you are designing. So color is very very important. Another one is, I think that is the another one is alignment. You align your design, you align your text. Okay, alignment is very very important. Alignment is very very important. Look at this design here. This is what we call center alignment. From here to here is center alignment. So the text is center aligned. This one is also center aligned, but this one is left aligned. So look at, if you draw your guideline, you see that they are in the same line, so it's the straight line. Okay, so alignment is very very important. Okay, when you're making your design, you align them, so you don't just put anything there. So when we start doing the practical aspect, I'm going to show you guys how you align your designs and how your designs will look like when you are done designing. Okay, so the next one is how do you choose the right typeface? Now that we have familiarize ourselves with the different typography elements, let's talk about the process of choosing typefaces for your interface. With so many different fonts and typefaces to choose from, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. Making the right choice depends on so much more than just seeing what looks nice. Okay, so it's not just about see any typeface that looks nice. For example, if you come to Photoshop now and click on it and click on type where type is, you see different typeface. I have so many, like so many typeface. Are you seeing them? So many typeface. So you can't just come and just select anything you like. Do you understand? So it will not make the design. Imagine if I select this thing now. Imagine if I select this thing. Is this thing okay? You can't see what is here. So typeface is very important. You don't not choose anyhow typeface. Okay. So when you are choosing typeface, these are things you have to pay attention to. You think on personality, reflect on tone, get inspired. Okay, so when you think on personality, you understand the brand. Every brand has its let me use an example. If you are designing a cake industry, a design for any cake, for a cake industry or bakery, you can use stylish fonts, okay, to make the design. So when you are designing a webinar flyer, you don't use all these stylish font. You use a very very serious font, just like this. Now you use a very very serious font to make to allow your readers or your audience know that this is a professional something. So each of these fonts has meaning. What they represent. Okay. So yeah, so that is it. So let's continue. Typeface, font combination. How do you combine typeface? How do you combine them? How do you I said before that when you are designing you should not use more than three fonts. So how do you use the three fonts to combine? How do you combine your three fonts? Okay, so that is what we'll be talking in our next video. So guys, I hope you guys are learning. I hope you guys are getting value. I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying. Please pay attention to this. This is very very important and this is going to help you. If there's any mistake, if there's anywhere you don't understand anything, you feel confused, please don't just say you will know, you will learn it on your own. No, ask questions. So asking questions will save you a lot of stress and a lot of time. Okay, so ask your questions. All right, so see you guys in the next video.